G'day all and welcome back to Nat's Knacker's Yard or Nat's Knacker's Garden. I'm just finishing off the Galera paint job before I start going with the other stuff for the ER5s. So I'm halfway through probably the laminate, the clear coat even, and I think it's looking pretty sweet, and I think Amanda's going to be quite chuffed with that one. It's all thrown back on. Let's have a look at the mud garden. Just really proof that I think I made the right decision in just going for it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Right, so that's one can of Halford's Finest Lacquer on. I'm going to chuck on another one. Just while I sort a few other bits out, and then we will get on with the ER5 panel swap. I say we'll get on with it. I think what I'm probably going to do is just a big reveal, rather than showing swapping panels from one bike to another, because it's not the most complex or involved thing, but it's looking pretty good, I think. Dead dog. Oi. You still alive, lady? Yes. Right. Yeah. Looking pretty cool. Obviously, it's going to need a good rub down, but awesome. So I should be on track for this ready for Friday, Charlie. Which gives me a couple of evenings of rubbing down and polishing, which is fine. I enjoy doing that. It's quite relaxing. Right. Cool. Happy. Okay, so that is paintwork all lacquered up, including the bits that stain black that I forgot initially, and drying off at the back there. So let's take a stroll through and do a bit of an expose on the final paintwork. Oh, let me shadow in the sun. Say final paintwork because it's not going to stay on that bike. So that is the ER5 from Charlie that's picked up some sort of issue, and Charlie is very nicely going to take it back at the end of the week to because he knows his way around this thing so well by now, and have a play. But what he doesn't want is the paintwork on it, because I think he's worried about messing it up. So looks pretty sweet. So that paintwork going on the one that was turning and churning a second ago. So you might spot it's not going to be a Nat trademark or anything like that. I've had to swap the key sets, lock sets over. I was messing around and I just couldn't work out how to do it, and I just thought, well, hang on, I'll just swap them over. So painted the other one, swapped it across. So now the key, well, once I swap them, the key will match. Yeah, so hadn't started for a couple of weeks, so I had to do it in the jumper box. I think the battery is a bit shite, frankly, because it doesn't seem to be holding charge in the cold. But yeah, let's get it going. No choke. A little bit lazy on throttle. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It was cold. Warm, it's hot. So, going to swap the bits over. And while I'm doing it, I'll consider whether or not it's worthwhile giving this a bit of a carb clean and a few other bits while I'm doing it, while the tank's off. It would make logical sense, but I don't know if I can be bothered. Yeah, I'll see how I get on. I've taken the so the other bits of damage on here. Obviously the tank, I think I've decided what I'm going to do with this. Obviously when all of this is on the other bike, the bodywork's on the other bike, I'm going to try and go for a repair. So I'm going to keep it purple. I'm going to try and colour match the tank. I'm going to try and pull dents. This, I don't think I'm going to bother trying to pull that one. I'll just fill that one, I think. But I'm going to try and pull that one. I've bought a cheapy dent puller set to see if I can get anywhere with it. And I'm going to colour match paint and keep it black. Well, keep it black, keep it purple. Why? I just think it might make an interesting video. I've not repaired a tank. I've renovated and repainted and changed colours a few times, but I've never actually gone for a straight colour swap. Now I think that might make a useful video for people, because not everyone wants to go through the full arse-ache of repainting a whole bike every time they get a dent in their tank. So that could be interesting. So what I'm going to do is whip this tank off, swap it over on the other side. I have now got the Haynes guide for this, which is really useful because it pointed out something obvious, because when I pulled the tank off the other one, I had to drain all the fuel out and still got fuel everywhere, whereas obviously the petcock isn't attached, so you need to take the petcock off with the tank and then pull the whole thing up, which annoyingly I hadn't thought of. There's a few other bits and pieces that I need to do while I'm doing this. So there's a lot of turn on that, so that's missing. There's something going on there. I think it's where the bar swap was done and these straight bars was put on. I don't think there's a catch to catch, if you follow my drift, but I'll find a way of sorting that out. So what, by the end of today, what I will have is that effectively on that. So the body work off that on this bike, yeah, which means by the end of today, this is a MOT'd bike for 11 months. It could be good to go. It could be good to go. I say could be because that battery concerns me, because yeah, the battery should last, you know, a couple of weeks in a garage, and that one didn't from a full charge, so it might need a new battery, but we'll see. Right, let's get busy then. Well, I'm wrong, let's get breakfast. And there we go. After more effort than it merited to get it back together, looking pretty good in the sun. Sun hitting that paintwork is lovely. Frustratingly, I did dink my paintwork when it fell off the bloody stand. Well, sorry, when the mudguard fell off the stand that I had it on, but I'll do a bit of a touch up on that. It's like a proper retro one now, isn't it? Loving it. Might just take it for a quick up and down the road. Okay, back from a quick round the block. It's got a nice tone to it, this. It really has. Yeah, just left it running to try that again. Just left it running just to make sure that fan was working. But yeah, that is good to go. I think I've beaten the V5 process, so I've just got to wait for the V5 to get here. Happy with that, and I think I might already have a buyer through Dan. We shall see. Happy days. Right, I'm going to start putting stuff away. I'll catch you later. Ta-da. And there you go, nice little closing shot there. The ER5 at the back, spangling away. I'm really just waiting for paperwork on that now. The little SC125 that I have upjetted. Interesting story, it had a 90 in it, not a 96. So I've gone 90 to 102 and it's still getting the same issue when it's a bit cold. So I think I might just chuck one of the 96s that I already had in. Bearing in mind its stock is 96. So yeah, that's to go yet as well. Charlie's going to pick up that ER5 on Friday, and I'm going to have a go at the tank to try and colour match it. My divvy needs an MOT and I need to sort that out. I need to get off my arse and sort it out. And all at the end there, looking pretty resplendent in the sun, curing away nicely, is Amanda's DNA. and I'm shattered. See you later, people. Ta-da.